Elon Musk just called Donald Trump a bullshit artist. And Trump? He fired back, accusing Musk of begging him for help. This isn't satire. This is the actual state of American politics. Two of the country's most powerful men bickering like teenagers on social media. If the United States still claims to be a global leader, it should try acting like one. Because right now, it's starting to look like a circus, and the clowns are in charge. This isn't just a personal feud, it's a mirror held up to America's soul. And what we're seeing isn't pretty. You have a tech billionaire who used to be the darling of Silicon Valley, now drifting further into conspiracy-laced right-wing politics. And on the other side, a twice-impeached former president facing criminal trials, trying to claw his way back into power by attacking anyone who doesn't kiss the ring. Last week, Musk said he shouldn't have donated to Trump's campaign. Trump, never one to let things go quietly, went on Truth Social to accuse Musk of being full of crap and claimed Musk had begged for subsidies and favors when Trump was president. Musk replied with a tweet calling Trump a con man who can't stop lying. These are not fringe players. These are the men who want to control space, the internet, and the White House. And they're slinging mud like it's a WWE promo. Now you might be thinking, who cares? Billionaires and politicians always have egos. But here's the problem. This childish slap fight is happening while the country is on fire. Inflation is eating into people's savings. Cities are struggling with homelessness and crumbling infrastructure. The United States government is barely functioning, with Congress deadlocked and basic legislation stalled for months. And yet what dominates headlines? Elon and Trump's petty drama. This public meltdown isn't just embarrassing, it's dangerous. It tells the rest of the world that American leadership is hollow, driven by showmanship, not substance. How can Washington lecture anyone about democracy and governance when its own political discourse is this toxic and unserious? But hey, it's not just an American problem. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has perfected this playbook. He turns every parliamentary session into a performance, using emotional speeches and nationalist theatrics to dodge real accountability. Sound familiar? Whether it's Musk pretending to be a free speech warrior while banning journalists on X, or Trump ranting about stolen elections without evidence, it's all part of the same show. Loud, dramatic, and honestly, dangerously empty. Both countries are great at projecting strength, but terrible at practicing humility. They wrap themselves in flags while ignoring the rot within. They preach unity and progress while turning politics into a reality TV show. Just look at China. It's the complete opposite silent strength. They don't boast or brag or show political division like it's an episode of American Idol. Instead, they focus on the work needed to be done to lift their country and people to the next level. And, it really shows in their massive infrastructure projects and poverty alleviation schemes. Let's be clear, Musk isn't some outsider trying to clean up politics, he's deep in it. He's met with Trump, DeSantis, and a parade of right-wing influencers. He platforms misinformation under the guise of free speech while attacking anyone who challenges him. And Trump? He's made a career out of chaos, division, and honestly, narcissism. Put them together and what you get is not leadership. It's a loud, broken system that's more focused on optics than outcomes. Meanwhile, Americans are struggling to afford healthcare. College debt is crushing an entire generation. Gun violence remains out of control. But sure, let's keep obsessing over who insulted who on Twitter. This whole Musk versus Trump saga is the perfect metaphor for where America's headed powerful men obsessed with image, playing out their egos on a public stage, while the rest of the country gets left behind. And it's not just an American problem anymore. It's becoming a global trend. Populism dressed up as patriotism, billionaires posing as saviors, and voters being fed a steady diet of drama instead of policy. At some point, you have to ask, is this a democracy or a circus? Because right now, it's hard to tell the difference. If you elect a clown, then expect a circus. If you're tired of performative politics and want more content that cuts through the noise, hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about what actually matters.